Here is a curious thing. About a year ago, I went to a store near me, and I would go into this store, and they had a lot of cheap whiskeys on the shelf, but then they had a glass case with their premium offerings. They had things like, Glenfarclas 21, and they had things like Yellow Spot, and they had their premium whiskeys in this one particular case. Just the more expensive stuff, the 18-year-old stuff, and the stuff that you don't just see on the shelf every day. And in that glass case, they had this one here. This is the Jameson's Cooper's Croze. They also had this other Jameson special bottling, the Distiller's Safe. And they had this one also, the Blender's Dog. Now, each of these three bottles in the glass case were around $120 plus tax. And I thought, gee, I would really love to try these. They look so appealing and so interesting. And it's a different Irish whiskey from your regular, your regular Jamesons or your regular Bushmills, whatever white label and so on. I'm going, wow, I'd like to try these, but at that price, it's just not gonna happen. So imagine my surprise when on the 17th of February, I went into a store that I don't usually go into, and I saw that there were some interesting things in there. They had a Auchentoshan bartender's malt, and I thought, oh, that looks interesting. But what really caught my eye was this one here, the Cooper's Croze and the Distiller's Safe on clearance for, what was it? $59.99. Yeah. So I couldn't help but grab those. At $59.99, that was like half the price of what they would normally cost. But there were only the two. There was this one here, the Cooper's Croze, and this one here, the Distiller's Safe. That's what they had. They had those two. So I grabbed them on the spot. I grabbed them for $59.99. Yeah, that's an instant buy. Half the price of what it was in the glass case at a store near me. All right. So on top of that, with those two bottles, there was GST, that's good and services tax of $6, and liquor tax of $12. So $18, $9 taxes on each one. Yeah, that's better than paying $18 taxes on each one, don't you think? Well, for this particular video, after that preamble, I'm going to try the Cooper's Croze. And I've been wanting to do this for about a year since I first saw it in the glass case for $120 a bottle. Let's see if I can get, oh, there's a pull tab kind of thing here. Just get my little, oh, I think I got it. I got the plastic pull tab thing going here. Oh, and then you pull it this way. Ah, cool. That's an interesting way to remove the plastic thing. They've perfected it. And it's a real cork. It's not one of those cheap metal, there you go. It's not one of those cheap metal things, caps that you'd often find on Irish whiskey. So I'm hoping that this is going to be a premium offering in that regard. All right. And did you realize that about a month later, I found this one here, the Blender's Dog, in Duncan. I went to the Cowichan Valley Whiskey Festival, and I saw it in the store there at Beverly Corners for $56.99. So that was also an instant buy. And I ended up getting all three for less than half the price of what it was in the glass case at the store near me. So, yeah, sometimes it's not the best thing to buy on impulse. Actually, before I forget, I should put a dram of this in my infinity bottle. Let's do that. This is my Irish infinity bottle. So we took care of that. And now I'll pour a dram for me now that the dram has been poured for the bottle. All right, there's a little dram. And we'll now put the cork back on now that 2 drams are gone from this bottle. That's the Cooper's Croze. It's a little darker than the other two. Oh, this smells nice. It's reminding me already of Powers. Powers is another fine Irish whiskey. I'm going to read what's on the label before I come back to this and give you a Cooper's Croze by head cooper Ger Buckley. The flavor of wood skillfully crafted. Irish whiskey, non-chill filtered, triple distilled. Okay, so it's not chill filtered. That's good. It doesn't say anything about color, but I'm imagining it's not colored. We'll see. Okay. Showcasing the art of Jameson's craftsman, the Whiskey Makers series presents the Cooper's Croze. I wanted to capture my love for the wood with its enormous versatility and flavors, from sweet vanilla to rich fruits and toasted wood. The Croze is a tool used to cut the grooves for the heads of the cask. Ger Buckley, head cooper, says the same thing in French. 750 mils, 43% alcohol by volume. There's a bunch of numbers and the time 8:55. I don't know what all that means. But it's Irish whiskey at 43%. Now we get into the meat of the matter. And we got some legs there that are moving a little slowly. Not bad. For 43%, it's got some viscosity. That's nice. All right. As was suggested, I'm getting quite a bit of vanilla. And some door planings, or pencil shavings, if you will. Fruity and woody on the nose so far. What are the fruits? Pears, pineapples, maybe a bit of peach, and wood. Door planings. Here we go. Some caramel too. and vanilla. Yeah. This is going to be a nice dram from what I'm smelling. Let's have a bit of water. There's something nutty too. Nutty and woody. And vanilla-y. Okay, here we go. To me, it's like some of those canned peaches. You know, the canned peaches that come with the peach juice, whatever. Some canned peaches in a bowl like this with a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top. That's what it's like. But that's just the very first swallow, the very first sip, the very first mouthful. What do I get again? There's that peachy vanilla. And just a hint of tannins from the oak. I'm guessing this is ex-bourbon barrels we're talking here. There's no age statement. I don't know how old it is. But I'm definitely getting a lot from vanilla and just some tannins from the oak. So a little bit of bitterness, very mild bitterness, very slight bitterness. Let's get another gulp of water while I take another sip of this. I think I like it. It's nice. It's gentle. It's not overpowering. It's very smooth. Yes, smooth. There are no rough edges to this at all. There's just a lot of vanilla and peachy, fruity taste. Like I said, like a bowl of peaches with the juice and a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top, with a little bit of tannins towards the end from the wood. The aftertaste is woody, not unpleasantly so. It's just like it's not even as much as chewing on a toothpick. It's just pleasant. Very pleasant. This is dangerously easy drinking with that vanilla and peach stone fruit. And then just that hint of woodiness, those tannins towards the end. So I don't know what kind of wood they used, but it is delicious. And like I said, dangerously easy drinking. At 43% alcohol by volume, you could use this as a starter, or the second one in a flight. This would even be a nice introduction to Irish whiskey for non-whiskey drinkers, but the wood is a little much. For me, the wood is great. I like it. It gives it something, it gives it some added complexity to just the fruit and the vanilla. Very slight bitterness in the end. And the aftertaste seems to hang on a little bit. That bitterness is making the sides of my tongue almost vibrate. Dry finish. That's it. Well, I rather like this. And the next thing I'm going to do is try the next one, which will be this guy here. That's the, what's it say? Distiller Safe. Okay, that'll be another one. Sluncha.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Yeah.